Now, those of you that have watched the video I did yesterday, you will know that NIO is targeting, or it's planning to deliver on 90,000 vehicles in Q4 of this year. And the question behind the NIO investors' minds right now is, how is NIO planning to do that? Because during the live earnings call, ladies and gents, the NIO CEO indicated that from end of September they should be ready to sell 30,000 of course vehicles on a month to month, meaning that from October we are to expect NIO to sell 30,000 going forward, which is something that is incredible. And today, ladies and gents, we got to see how NIO plans to get to 30,000 on a monthly basis in Q4. And before we dig deep into this video, you already know that this video is just an entertainment video, not a professional financial advice video. And I would really appreciate if you can just hit the like button if you are to enjoy the content that I'll be giving you about NIO getting or planning to achieve that 30,000 vehicles on a month to month. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, comment and subscribe, because on this channel NIO is one of the stocks that I discuss a lot, because I believe in their fundamentals and their future prospects, and I believe that those that are investing for a long time onto this stock will be rewarded. Because guess what, NIO's fundamentals continue growing. NIO's fundamentals, they are showing a lot of growth, which is something that of course it is quite amazing to see that NIO's sales target for Q4 are around 90,000. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Otherwise, before I waste any more of your time, NIO is making big adjustment into their organization structure, sales team and customer engagements to boost sales. This is something that NIO, ladies and gents, has been focusing on doing. And the CEO, ladies and gents, as we know that previously he was more focused or putting a lot of his energy into R&Ds. Now it looks like he's putting, or he has started putting a lot of his energy, or he's putting a lot of his energy into overseeing sales. He wants to make sure that the sales of NIO increase, which is something that is great, right? So NIO has been making a tons of shifts into their organizational structures, the sales team, trying to boost these sales. And this, we have seen the results of this starting from the July deliveries, because you will know that the July deliveries were quite more, which is something that must just show you that whatever NIO is doing, it is working out for them. This is something that of course they are doing, which is why we are seeing their sales improving. Now, to all the sales people or those that sell the NIO cars, ladies and gents, one of the things that is making NIO to boost their sales is that they've increased a bonus or incentive that you get as a sales rep or as a NIO sales rep per car. Because now the kind of money that you could get when you sell a NIO car, it's now around $550 per car, which is something that is incredible, and it encourages the sales team to obviously go out there and make sure that they get sales in numbers. Now, during the earnings call, what we heard from the NIO CEO is that of course NIO on a weekend they are now conducting around 10,000 test drives just on a weekend, and that is Saturday, Sunday. They are able to conduct around 10,000 of course the test drives, which if those test drive of course convert into sales, you do notice the kind of sales that NIO is to generate. Though the NIO CEO indicated that it takes time for those test drives to convert into sales, but it is a good thing to know that NIO on a weekend right now they are making around 10,000 test drives to the potential NIO clients, which makes me to be really excited, because chances are we might be getting around 50% being converted to sales immediately, which is something that is quite incredible, and it's making me not to be able to wait to see the kind of sales that NIO will be generating in the months to come, in the weeks to come, and to get to see that NIO in terms of production, they are saying that they will be ready to not only produce but sell 30,000 vehicles at the end of September. Makes me to be really excited, because this demand that we are seeing from the test drives will be of course be serviced by the kind of production that NIO will be producing at the end of September, or at month end of September. It looks like now we are seeing, or the demand of NIO, it's easily, the production of NIO is over 20,000, and we could say it reached 30,000 by the end of September, which is something that is quite incredible. So yes, NIO is making adjustments and improvements into of course boosting their sales, which is why we've been seeing sales of NIO rising. which is a good thing that is exciting the NEO investors. Now, another thing that NEO is doing to boost their sales is that they have set up a department that is dedicated for communication of each of their models, which is something that is incredible, as this department will be acting as a marketing middle office, which is something that is quite remarkable, because those that want to find more about a certain vehicle of NEO, they are able to go there, or the consumers are able to get that information from these kinds or this kind of a department, which makes it so simple, because then all the questions that the consumers might have, they are able to go and get information from this, of course, department, or the communications departments. Now, we also read that the sales team is also being beefed up, meaning that they are hiring more and more sales personnel to make sure that, of course, they can reach out to as many consumers as they can to beef up the NEO sales, which is another strategic move from NEO, because not only are they giving out the incentive, that 550 commission to those that, of course, buy or make a sale onto the NEO car, but they are also beefing up the team so that there can be more people that are actually doing the sales of the NEO cars. And another thing is that NEO has started to do home test drives, which some of the test drives are being conducted outside of town test drives, which is something that, of course, again, it will boost their sales, because they are now reaching out to people that are also, of course, outside of town to test drive these NEO cars, which might result or will result into more sales coming to NEO. So these are some of the adjustments that NEO is currently doing at the moment to try to boost their sales, which is something that I think we have seen, or we are seeing it work, which is why the deliveries of NEO have improved or continue to improve, which makes us to see that even the 90,000 that they are planning for Q4, it's not that difficult, looking at the fact that NEO is increasing or ramping up or making adjustments to their entire company, trying to make sure that they now focus on to selling more cars. I mean, the fact that we read that the NEO CEO is no longer focusing more on the R&Ds of the company, but also overseeing the sales, makes me to be really excited, or has to make us to be really excited to say that NEO CEO is also now focusing more on the sales they generate each and every month. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick updates. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. And once subscribe, don't forget to hit or click the notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.